Phil Ernest, and this is Peters Canyon Lake. For this hike, street parking is available, but please be sure to read the street signs carefully to avoid getting a parking ticket. The trailhead is at Peters Canyon Road and Silverado Terrace in the city of Tustin. I will leave a GPS link in the description below. So we start out by going about 100 yards from the gate. See that big hill right there? That's where we are headed to, and we will be hiking along that ridge. Now we will take a right turn here and go for about 200 yards. After walking the 200 yards, we come upon these portable restrooms that they have here just before you go on the trail. If you turn to the left, you'll go straight to the lake. It's just a flat, easy route. We're going to take Eucalyptus Trail, go up this hill. If you go straight ahead right there on the asphalt, you're going to go back to the parking lot. So right now, we're going to go up Eucalyptus Trail. This is listed as a moderate trail. Eucalyptus Trail has a gradual incline. That's why it's listed as moderate. There are signs telling you to please stay on the trail. Don't take those shortcuts. I'll give you a good aerial view of where we started at. We started at right here at that park entrance gate, and then we hiked all the way along this way, probably about 200 yards, and then another 100 yards that way, and gone up the hill. So now we've done about a full circle already, but with elevation. At this point, we are now leaving Eucalyptus Trail and getting on to East Ridge View Trail. As we pass this little wooden part right there, we're now on this East Ridge View Trail. If you're finding this video informative, please give it a thumbs up. And see that logo on the lower right-hand corner of the screen? Please hit that to subscribe to the channel. East Ridge View Trail is listed as a difficult trail. This trail has multiple rolling hills. Some hills are steep, as you will soon see. So this part of the hike is not for beginners. I've now been on this hike for about 30 minutes as I approach the third of the rolling hills off in the distance on East Ridge View Trail. As I've been saying, we're on East Ridge View Trail. It is listed as difficult. Now, here's the good thing. If you're having a hard time with this trail, with the rolling hills, there is an escape route here, and it's off to the left right here, this little trail called Scout Hill. It is listed as a moderate trail. It'll take you down and away from all of these rolling hills, just in case they might be a bit much for you. Now, if you didn't bail out and take the Scout Trail, you'll be happy to know the trail levels off a bit as you start to go a little bit down the mountain before going back up to Upper East Ridge View Trail. We're still on the East Ridge View Trail, and see that arrow right there? That's Upper East Ridge View Trail, and we should be there in about 15 minutes. And now we come upon this billboard here with the rules posted. Do not litter, no fire started, no alcohol permitted, do not pick the flowers. You are responsible for knowing park regulations. Alrighty, so this is Upper East Ridge View we're heading to right now. And then turn to the right and continue going on up that ridge area to Upper Ridge. And this is the last push to the top of this Upper East Ridge View. There's Highway 241. As we descend now down on the Upper East Ridge View Trail, we're now going to hike around the lake. So at this point, looking back, that's where we just came down from that hill, the Upper East Ridge View, and now we're going to turn left on the North Loop Trail. This is a moderate trail, and continue on hiking to the lake. Turn right here on North Loop and continue on up. So let's take a quick look at where we were at before. That was the highest peak of that hill, Upper Ridge that we were on. And we went down through there and then came around this way. And then now we're hooking on up to this trail right now. So, and there's the quick first look at Peters Canyon Lake. Okay, we're gonna go down this area. This is where we were at. And we're going down this trail, turn right. Now this part can be very steep. If you don't have poles, practice good balance habits by having your feet shoulder width and you should be okay, you shouldn't fall. Now that we've made it down that little steep area, here's a ground level look at Peters Canyon Lake as we're now hiking right up alongside of it. So now we're going to take the north loop, moderate trail, and continue on to the lake area. So here we're going to continue along this fence and continue on the trail to the right. Right here is the parking lot that you could go to. It's on the other side of the park, different from where we were at the start. And over there is the lake as we continue going on this trail around the lake area. So after you've been hiking for a while, maybe you want to stop and take a little break. Here's a nice little couple of benches to rest on, and this place has some nice running water restrooms over here. So then you can continue on with this hike after you have your little break. And we just left that little rest area, and now we're continuing on with this hike along this trail around the lake. And this was a trail, the Willow Trail, that's now closed. So they've now restricted it and just continue on. Since that trail has been closed, we will now hike along Canyon View and then turn right at Jamboree and continue on with our hike. So now we're on the corner of Canyon View and Jamboree as we continue on this trek around the lake, and we're going to hike along Jamboree for a little bit, but still staying in the park. This is the Lakeview Trail. And as we leave the Lakeview Trail and get onto Peters Canyon Trail, this trail is rated easy with no elevation gate at all. You do have an option from this trail, and I will show you that soon. As we continue on Peters Canyon Trail, you get a nice view of the lake from this angle. That was the big hill that we came down on earlier. Like I said, going back to the car, you had the option of going back the same way you came up on, doing the hill, little extra work, or just continuing along this straight flat part of this trail all the way back. Today's hike covered 6 miles with a 1,200-foot gain. We took 3 hours to complete this hike, going at an average pace with a couple of short breaks along the way. If you would like to see my other hiking videos in the Southern California area, please click on the link now. Thank you so much for watching.